Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Well, it's like just after the morning here, but I just woke up, so I'm saying good morning. How's everybody doing today? So, a few weeks before Vancouver, I streamed this team a couple times, and then both weeks I ended up only doing like one stream and then canceling the rest. Prep was really stressful, and I decided to double down on that instead of streaming because I wanted to play my best in Vancouver. And I did play my best. Unfortunately, RNG was just not on my side. Um, but I thought I really enjoyed playing this team, and I thought it should have a little more time in the sun. And so I decided we're going to do this one today, and then we'll do something new next week. Next week I'll probably bring my Vancouver team, so you can like show that off a little bit. And then also while doing that, I can decide if I want to use it for the GC because I have no idea what I'm using for the GC. And like because I didn't day two Vancouver, the GCs matter even more now. Worlds is looking pretty tough. So we'll just hop into it. Just get right up there. I was actually playing around with CSR the other day. Um, I had the idea that I want to start learning other stuff besides Trick Room teams. Not even to really use it in tournaments, but just so I can like understand better how they operate. Like, so I can be sitting on the other side of that team and be like, okay, what would I do if I was playing that team right now, rather than just trying to like put myself in the pilot seat a bit more because I can more autopilot my side. This looks interesting. Also, hi Zoe, hello. And Lobster, hello as well. Sorry, I missed your message since it was like during the ads. Anyway, I'm not really sure what the save is doing here besides screens. I'm not looking at anything on this team and feeling like gravity fuckery. Maybe Quash. Um, Not actually super sure what we do with Koraidon. Uh, what hair are we here? Electric. I guess we really want to connect a Draco Meteor into that, or at least, yeah. I think like we'll go Aurora and Littlefoot, cause then we can like whip like an overheat a Draco at Koraidon. Slicks, thank you so much for the sub. Koraidon obviously, and no, Bear Me feels okay here. But, actually, Venusaur seems fine. I'm going to assume that's a Water Ursh. And actually, regardless of what Ursh is, Venusaur seems fine here. And if we outlast the terrain, Sleep Powder will come in handy. I don't know, I haven't actually looked at this team since we last streamed it, so I'm rusty. I'm rusty with everything. I was testing some size spam stuff on Showdown, and I was doing really badly. Me, doing horribly with size spam. What kind of bizarro universe is that? Insane Ursh. I think just go right to switch Chi for Koraidon. He was like, why not? Zoe, thank you for the Prime. Really appreciate you, girl. I'm gonna try to Volt switch the Ursh, but we're probably getting faked out there. Good job. Yeah, not surprised. Oh, the pitiful damage. I'm gonna guess that Ensign. I'm gonna guess the Ensign Ghost Terror is here. It feels pretty obvious. I'm just gonna go Flame Charge, Thunderclap into Ursh. And Johnny, Uva, hello. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, because your Discord name is Cyber Hunter, so I was able to like get the gist. Okay, this feels fine. We're getting the flame charge off. Oh. That might not be fine. I'm guessing it's gonna like Fairy Terra though. I'm gonna protect Koraidon Electric Terra so we can drop the Dragon Weakness. And Thunderbolts. With the terrain and the Sun Boost, we probably take it out. Unless they go for like Light Screen. But I'm kind of scared of Quash onto my Koraidon, so that's why I'm going for Protect. That's fair, Liam. Yeah, no, we're back into the swing of things. I was getting to miss streaming. I was originally planning on streaming the day before I fly. Like the day I fly before I go out to fly. But then I started just focusing all on prep. And like I said, I played really well on Saturday. I'm frustrated that 2 of my losses were to RNG. But even though they were RNG losses, I can still look back at the sets and be like, okay, I could have played this like slightly better here and here, and like we could have done this better with the team. Ghost Terra on Landorus did not come up at all. I only ever used it to dodge. Okay, Thunderwave, and it's basically Quash. I only used Ghost Terra to dodge the water weakness. So water, which is what Trevor T-Nobes in the Discord suggested originally, water would have been better because then we could have taken even more abuse from Urshifu's. But it's okay, live and let live, right? Calm Mind is interesting. I think I'm gonna switch Koraidon for Chiyu. Dodge the Prankster Thunderwave. And I'm gonna Volt Switch on Sableye into Koraidon. Another thing that was nice on Saturday was like all of my opponents were very complimentary of my play. Like the 2 guys who I lost to that spoke English, my fourth round opponent was Chinese and his English, he didn't speak very much English, but he was a top 8 Worlds player, right? Yushang Wang. But my 2 opponents I lost to that spoke English, they were both like, holy shit, did I have to work for that? Did I earn that? Okay, Instin's fine. Protect on Koraidon is so fine. Oh my goodness. Yo, can we get that KO with the Volt Switch? Sun and Terrain Boost? Ooh, that's a bulky instant. Okay. Luna, hello. Okay, well, we have a Covert Clo Venusaur. We're gonna outspeed Koraidon. I guess let's just Heat Wave and Sludge Bomb Koraidon, because there's no way they probably fake out Venusaur here. They're like, oh my god, that thing's fast. Luna, I spent so long perfecting my outfit in this Violet with what little I could do with this game. Oh, interesting. Predicting... I don't know what they were going for there, but I mean, whatever. We still got the KO. I mean, Liam, that's fair. Studying is important. Nobody's gonna fault you for focusing on your studies. Oh my god, Luna, I know. Cause like when Violet came out, it was actually the first game that I got to like make a character that was a girl. So I would be I was very excited to be able to like have my main save like have like girls outfits, and then I saw like the state of this game, and it's like, oh wow, they concede to losing the Koraidon. Let's go. Thank you, Lobster. Okay, it's this team. I played this one on stream for a little bit. Kyogre's a lot of fun. I ended up not bringing Kyogre to Vancouver because I didn't want to miss Origin Pulse, and I missed Sandsear Storm instead. Woo. Yay. That's fine. I'm gonna lead Venusaur Bolt with Koraidon in the back, Chiyu in the back. Yeah, I think this is another just Sun mode game. Bear me, your time will come. I've often thought about learning German. Like, if I was to learn if I was going to learn another language besides French or Japanese, like I've debated learning those as well. German would be my third choice because, like, I would love to live in like Frankfurt. If I ever had the money, if I ever won the lottery, I'd probably move to Frankfurt. Hmm. Eric Mendoza, the goat. How are you? Fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna Volt Switch the instant. Ooh. And of course. Of course we miss. This is already rough. Yo, that works. That works. This is gonna protect here. Why did it bring Chiyu? It's gonna overheat the Ensign. Put a dent into it. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think I'm playing this matchup entirely wrong. I think this is gonna go very south. I think it's gonna go south very fast. Okay, so they're hard focused on acrobatics there. I can work with that. That's not terrible. Okay then. Okay, now we know they went acrobatics there twice, so now I'm gonna go. Yeah, we'll switch Raging Bolt in there. Let's go Heat Wave. Maybe we'll fish for burn on Roaring Moon. Because then that could be good. Okay. Ooh, that's a little rough. Okay, let's go Draco Meteor and Heat Wave, I guess. Okay, so Roaring Moon's accepting going down. That's probably Kyogre, right? Yeah. So he's probably got Calm Mind, Origin Pulse, Ice Beam, Protect. Okay, well we get the first KO. Okay, I'm gonna try to Volt Switch, but I'm probably getting faked out by Incineroar. We'll switch to Kyogre, switch Koraidon in. Weaken that Origin Pulse. If it's Ice Beam, I don't know if we can take it. Since we don't have a Assault Vest anymore, but we have to see. Oh, we get a defense boost now because of the freaking minus. Well, Pulse was fun. Yo, okay. You just keep handing me this, so thank you. Tammy, hello, and thank you for the resub. Okay, Chiyu probably does not take this. But I gotta stall out that Tailwind, I think. 2 more turns. We have to. Does the Ice Beam or Origin Pulse? I'm gonna Dark Pulse Instant and switch Trading Bolt. Hi, Rice, and thank you. Oh, well, that's fun. Yo. Is Frankfurt really that bad? Because like one of my favorite bands said it was one of their favorite cities in Europe. So I thought it'd be a cool place to live. Yo, this is going great. Okay. We have got the weather control. We have got the Pokemon advantage. I didn't think we were gonna get this, but this is starting to go fine. Okay, so you guys both tell me Frankfurt is terrible, and you're the ones who live in Germany, so I'll take your words for it. I don't super care if Raging Bolt gets faked out here. The Terra is so we can live Ice Beam. As Origin Pulse we can live because of the sun. Now we live Ice Beam. Oh. Oh, okay. This is fine. This is actually all fine. Okay, Raging Volt's gonna be the slowest thing on the field, so we can go for a very safe pivot with Volt Switch. I think we just go Protect Koraidon and Volt Switch into... Oh, if Tail petered out now. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna Protect, see if they Terra. And I'm still gonna go for the slow pivot Volt Switch. Luna, I'm a foodie. I'd be going to Germany for the food. Get me some schnitzel and bratwurst. God damn it. Okay, we got the Terra though. We baited the Terra, and honestly, would hammer into Raging Bolt's fine. I just like I like meaty dishes, and I like the way Germans prepare their meat. Okay, well, I'm gonna double into Kyogre here. Take care of that. Fair, Luna. Oh wow, I didn't even realize. I looked away and I didn't realize the grass not KO'd. I guess the grassy train helped. Yeah, everyone tells me 7-Eleven Japanese food's crazy, but I'm not super big on that kind of Japanese food. Like when I was in Hawaii for Worlds, everybody was popping off about the 7-Eleven, but I actually really like American 7-Eleven food, and I was kind of disappointed that they didn't have it. I love 7-Eleven hash browns. You know, they haven't had a 7-Eleven in Ottawa in like 10 years. Oh, got the rage quit. When I was in Vancouver, I was so excited that our hotel was right next to a 7-Eleven. But on Saturday, it was downpouring rain, and so I couldn't go to the 7-Eleven. On Sunday, it was downpouring rain, so I couldn't go to the 7-Eleven. And on Monday, I was like, okay, it's really early in the morning, it's not raining, I can get my 7-Eleven food before I go to the airport. And it was so early in the morning that they didn't have the hot food. I was so sad. Like, yo, Tammy, that sounds delish. I am just like a meatitarian. I've eaten so many different types of meats, it's ridiculous. I have had things like kangaroo, bear, alligator, snake. Anyway, what am I doing here? This might be a bear me game. Porygon goes pretty hard here. I haven't had alligator ribs. That sounds crazy. I'm gonna go Koraidon Porygon with like bear me. Bear me Chi It feels weird, but we'll do that, yeah. Luna, are you the same Luna I've been talking to on Discord lately? I was been wondering, but now you're mentioning the market, so I'm assuming yes. But I've been wondering this whole time since you were chatting in the stream. But if we're talking about the same market, then yes, I've been there. It's fantastic. Mafu, hey, how are you, bestie? Do we get a... No, we got physical attack. I'm thinking we just double into Farigiraf for now. Okay, okay, Luna, thanks for... Oh, come on. Thanks for clearing that up. Man, I went to El Taco de Oro like years ago. I had a friend come from Montreal and she heard it was really good, so she wanted us to go. I didn't see what Ogrefon did. Did he just spike his shield as well, I guess? I'm just gonna rip this in Ogrefon now. I don't think they Terra here. No, I haven't, Rice. I haven't done a whole lot of Koraidon stuff. This is the only Koraidon team I've ever played. Oh, that's so cool. My wife's friends went to the lookout on Friday. She was supposed to go with them, but she wasn't feeling well. But they also took like a bunch of pictures. Okay, yeah, follow me with the Ogrepon. That's cool. Let's go. Baramy is min speed. This is fine. That's great, Luna. Kasha and I are really happy just to live next to a Pizza Pizza. There's a Pizza that's literally like 5 steps from my apartment, and it's just nice to have something like that so close and convenient. Okay, now I'm gonna double into instant. Actually, that Farigiraf's +1. Actually, I'm gonna Headlong Rush and Trick Room. Why is that? Why am I not considering that? That's the better option. Take you out. Farigiraf will take out Ursa, but Baramy did one thing perfectly, and that's all we needed him to do. Baramy's a good boy. Oh, I have like a Koraidon Lilligant proof of concept team I made once involving like coaching and scale shot. I just never really tested it. Zoe, Pizza Pizza is goated. It's like the it's like our cheap cardboard pizza, but like for like $6 for a large, you can't really go wrong. You can't really go wrong. I think we'll press the issue of like, okay, now you have to Terra one. Now you have to Terra one of them. Like, Luna, our apartment is in such a perfect spot on MacArthur Avenue. There's a Pizza 5 minutes away, a Circle K 7 minutes away, and a Fresh Coat, like, about the same distance. One time I was streaming and I was like, Chad, I'm so tired. I need to go get a monster. So I'm gonna go to like the corner store and I'll be right back. And I was gone for 7 minutes. I sit back down and Rice is just like, what the fuck? Hi, Crest. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a mod. I forgot you're a mod for my chat still. This is fine. Even if they trick room, it's fine, honestly. If they don't trick room, it's better, but if they trick room, it's fine. Okay. I am like pretty positive Porygon can take a licking still. We didn't get knocked off, right? So, and Chiu's Scar is sashed, so I think we just like Dark Pulse for Rigarath and Trick Room, I think. Okay, now we get to play a guessing game, though. Which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm... Because one of them's likely to protect and the other's going to trick room. So, I'm going to Collision Course... Calyrex. For Rigarath and recover. I think they're going to protect with Calyrex because they'll expect me to go for Calyrex since it's more threatening. And now we know Porygon can take Hyper Voice plus Glacial Lance, so even if they set Trick Room and I guess wrong, it's not a huge deal. Because then we have to go protect and turn Trick Room back off. Oh, I guessed wrong. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they Trick Room and not high horsepower. Damn. Oh, unfortunate. I guessed wrong. I got horribly punished. Yeah, there's no way that is now. My first guess was Calyrex, and I guessed wrong. Sorry, I guessed right to begin with. It always comes back to I gotta trust my gut better. Also, Mafu, if you're still in chat, I forgot to ask, what's the band, what's the song? Please drop it, girl. Because I know you have impeccable music taste. Okay, real talk. I'm not going to scroll over it in case we get stuck on it, but does anybody like the Director Clavel song? I do not whatsoever. It's so boring. Oh my god, I'm battling Kirby himself. Well, Rice, the fact that you don't remember it says enough, doesn't it? Kirin 3 is my least favorite of the Kirin themes. Kirin 2 is where it's at. Slicks, if you're going to be going to regionals, I highly recommend picking a song that you can lock into and practicing with that song. I don't know how to explain it, but it works really well for me. Like, at regionals now, I only listen to Nimona 2. It is like, I get into it, it helps me focus, and any other song ruins my concentration now. I go the entire day listening only to Nimona 2. Like, I'm sitting I'm just sitting there, like, bobbing my head while my opponent's, like, sweating, trying to think, and I'm just, like, casually, like, yep, easy. Yeah, Zoe, I know you're a sucker for violin and, like, the songs that go hard. Anyway, what did we do about this team last time? Oh yeah, we went like Chew, Bolt, Venusaur, Koraidon. Not this team, but a different Koraidon team, and I think the same principles kind of apply. Yeah, Nomota 2 is just such a good like lock-in song. Just because even like that guitar lick right in the beginning is just like, okay, yeah, turn brain on, like, oh, I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna Terra Drake Raging Bolt. I'm gonna Terra Raging Bolt, Draco Meteor, and I'm gonna overheat. So whether we're right on Terras or not, or what he switches to or not, we're getting a KO. We're getting some sort of KO this turn. Yeah, the low kick is kind of a problem. It's also a speed tie with the Iron Hands, which is really inconsistent. Fun fact, when I was first playing through the story, I had the audio muted because it's like Kasha was in the room, we were just talking. So I had no idea about the song until I saw it in like a TikTok later, and I was just like, yo, what is this? Like, why did they give Penny the most anime-ass, like, final boss, like, fight for the world theme? Like, what is this? It feels like something from, like, Sonic the Hedgehog or some nonsense. Okay, so what's getting nuked by overheat? By overheat Draco Meteor? Yo, that's perfect. Never mind. It was almost perfect. Okay then, what do we do here? Unforge. Oh, motherfucker. Yo, let's go, random targeting. They're probably in a tailwind now, but imagine if they don't. Yeah, of course they do. Jesus, it does a lot still. I lost to a Brute Bonnet in the Day 2 Cup in Vancouver, so I can see it. I think close combat Iron Hands is a little bit much, though. Yo, Dazzling Gleam? Okay. Really? It had Ice Punch? Really? Do I sacrifice Koraidon or Chiyu? Or do I go for the double protect? I don't know. I'll sacrifice Chiyu. But they might... They might Terra. And we can Thunderclap. No, I'm gonna Volt Switch. Well, Draco would have been fine. Unfortunate. Jesus, that Drain Punch damage. If only we just went for Draco. God damn. If there's any shot we live Dazzling Gleam plus Drain Punch now that there's no Cork Drive, maybe we can be in this still, but feels bad. Unfortunate. I made a wrong call, it happens. How fast are we? We're pretty slow, right? If there's any shot we outspeed Miraidon, maybe, but... I don't think so. Nope. Goodbye. Vaporized. Oh no, I lost a Kirby. Yeah, a lot of people were trying to use Paris Trap after Wolfie did, but, you know, not everybody is Wolfie. Alright, it's the Go Hard song. Wolf is the Chuck Norris of VGC. It's an interesting take, Zoe. What is this pile? This literally just looks like a pile. Let me try this. Yeah, for me, Perish Trap feels like a stall thing, so keep having like the super aggro restricted feels a little odd. Yeah, that's a cool profile pic with the Golden Go and like the city. Yeah, I do. I really do. Fancy dancer, let's go. Hi, Will. And yeah, I saw this team and I had to. Protect on Gallade? What is this? Alright, well, it's all falling apart. Ghost Terracalade, what? What in the grand challenge is this? Yo! I didn't think we'd have speed. Damn. Chat, we can all agree this game just doesn't count, right? Because, like, what are we looking at here? Like, this is, like, this just isn't happening right now, you know? I, actually, I only have two turns of Trick Room to stall. This might be winnable. This might be winnable. Do they don't have a Farigiraf, right? Oh, they have an Indeedee. Well, let's see. Is the other Pokemon Indeedee? Liam, I'd probably go with like Fire, Water, or Fairy for Sinistcha. Dark's also fine. Okay. I'm just gonna try something dumb. Something dumb? Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Yo. Do we live? Chat. Chat is working. That is the worst option. That is the worst option. Big Rock Liam, I was talking to British Liam about Sinister, but that's funny. Okay, my only hope is that they have to go into Koraidon. Thunderbolt has to paralyze Ogerpon, and then next turn when they try to follow me, they get the full para. That's our remaining out. Or they just cudgel. That works too. Alright, GG's to this weird team. Oh well. Ghost Terra Glade, everybody, woohoo. I guess it's just like a fast Glade with wide guard. Cute, I guess. Super annoying. Alright, I have 5 minutes before the ad break happens on its own. I don't know with this team if I can guarantee a finish in 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna do the ads now, and then we'll get back to the stream in 3 minutes. You guys know the drill by now, so I'll just be a few minutes. Alright, we are back. Just gonna jump right back in. What do I want to do? I want to skip right to... I'm gonna do this one. Ace Tournament's actually so nice. Oh my god, Zoe, look at the number of battles next to the wins. It's kind of perfect. An opposing trainer couldn't be found. Oh, come on. Uh, 2112 is such a good song. My friend Ryan, who I stayed with at Worlds, he's like a Mario Kart guy and like a rhythm game guy. And he told me the only reason he had heard of 2112 is because he bought it on Rock Band because he saw that it was the longest song in the game. He was curious about it, so he bought the song just because it was really long. And then as I was like, oh, so what do you think about it? He's like, yeah, it was okay. And I was like, how dare you call it? That's a Palkia. That's an Origin Palkia. Mother, I'm frightened. I'm frightened by things that I don't know what they do. I feel like my own P2 Ursa probably goes pretty hard here, though, so we'll just do this. What, Zoe? That's actually really funny. Oh my god, the side-eye from the Typho. I'm just gonna double into the Indeedee, I think. I'm not really sure what Palkia is gonna do. I'm just gonna collision course and Volt Switch. We'll Volt Switch into Ursa, because I feel like something's gonna trigger him. But the thing is, Origin Palkia is faster than regular Palkia, so I don't know why. Okay, so no Trick Room. Well, which one are they doing then? Are they taking out Bolt, or... That's a little annoying, but I can... Chat, I have an idea. Does anybody remember what Terra this particular flavor of Bearmy is? This Bearmy is Fairy Terra. Remember from the Miraidon clip? Where we just bold-faced Fairy Terra headlong rush in front of them? I think I have to Earthquake because of the Chi-Yu, though, so we probably lose Porygon here. That's fine. Palkia can't deal meaningful damage to Bearmy now, so that's gonna be good. So as long as we take out Chi-Yu, then the Earthquake's good. Yo! Kinda sucks that we went for Earthquake, but crazy. Untitled can take a licking. Alright, I think we unfortunately lose this. But it's kind of cool knowing for if we see an Origin Palkia again, what we can take. Because Lustrous Globe does, hold on. Hold on, chat. Bearmy being the last Pokemon might make this okay. They still have terrain, right? Unfortunate. If they didn't, if the train was gonna end, that'd be perfect. But that's a little unfortunate. Oh yeah, duh. I should have gone Headlong Rush. That's gonna be GG's. Because they're probably gonna Earthquake because Palkia has Telepathy, so that's GG's. Although the bear might be faster than me and it might just be GG's anyway. Oh. Probably still GG's, because if they're smart, they'll protect here. But at least my move selection didn't matter. Okay, yeah, so we need a crit. Nope. Yeah, I guess the better call would have been to protect Bearmy that turn. Go like protect Bearmy, Thunderbolt and Palkia, and then double into Ursa the next turn. But oh well. Origin Palkia, everybody. That was a thing. And I really did expect Trick Room. That's why I brought what I did. If I had a better idea of what they were doing, then I probably wouldn't have brought the Trick Room stuff. But how was I supposed to know? Origin Palkia is certainly not on my matchup spreadsheet. I'm not sure if that's a statement or a question, Lobster, but I would say it's not. This looks miserable. Will, if you're still in chat, you might enjoy watching this though. I mean, we can spam Draco into the Dondozo at least, assuming it has Unaware, which is nice. But this all just looks awful. I think we just go for the hard-hitting fast stuff, but this is cancer. That's what it is, chat. And we have like the nice jolly music for like a stall team that might take forever to beat. Okay, that's fine. That is fantastic. Now the Dozo can't tear away its electric weakness. No, this is fine. I'm so itchy. Honestly, this turn couldn't have really gone better. Yo, crazy damage, crazy damage. Let's go. Terragrass into in front of a Koraidon and a Venusaur. Oh, it's Sash. Interesting. Oh no, poisoned my Koraidon and nothing else. Zoe, what? Girl, I actually don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know where you got that. If you weren't like, if you didn't have like the innocence of a 15-year-old, I would say you gotta hit your mind into the gutter. But you're always so like baby about anything else. So anyway, there's the Zama. Um, I mean, it could be that the Tatsugiri is a farce, and the Dozo in the back is like is like one of those types of Dozos. But anyway, we do outspeed the Zama now, so that's pretty pog. So I'm just gonna bolt the Glamora slot. Spiky Shield fail. Oh, right, and we do extra damage, so we might KO through the defense boost. Not quite, but look at that damage. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Get out of here. Get out of here. See, this is why I went for the Flame Charge, because Zama could outspeed my Koraidon, so we wanted to make sure. Yeah, Tatsu's probably Scarf, or like Toxic Orb. What? What do you mean you live that? What do you mean you live that? What is happening? Oh no. I didn't Terra yet though, so we're fine. Uh-huh. I didn't Draco at any point, did I? No, I was full of... How did that live that? We were proto boosting everything. Alright, well... I'm just gonna Terra and I'm gonna Dark Pulse in case they Wide Guard. Terra is for if they Body Press. Dark Pulse to cover Wide Guard. I think we're still fine. There we go. Also, Zoe, you were telling me you wanted to see me use Chiyu, but did you forget that it was on this team? Wide Guard was the most... Wide Guard was definitely the most sensible play, Liam, because if I went, I don't know if Dark Pulse kills, so I think I have to Heat Wave or Overheat. Yeah, I know Heat Wave killed both, but that's why Wide Guard was obvious. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I swear to God, I hate y'all. I knew it. I knew it. I should have listened to you. Chat, I swear to God. Uva and Crest, guys, I hate y'all. I played so much Tinglu. If I said I played so much Tinglu in Reg C, I know my Tinglu calcs. Crest, you are the only one who might be OG enough to remember. And Zoe, you probably know because you have you know all of the backstory Ruby lore. But you two might be the only ones in chat that remember that my first local win was with a Tinglu team. Tinglu can take some abuse. Also, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna pull up what's her name. Dawe, C Dawe. I'm gonna look up her team, and pull up what the hell her Tinglu spread was. Actually, no, I don't have it handy, but it was like 212 HP, 156 sped F. So like, I was pretty sure it wouldn't kill, and I was just gonna gamble on the overheat, and then you guys were like, oh, it kills. I'm like, okay. Yeah, so Liam, the reason why I went for the dark move is because the fire moves could miss. Now, there's a chance that was a low roll and it could have killed, but the fire moves would have been guaranteed, so it's hard to say. This is a timid Chiyu, though, not modest, I don't think. Oh, it's this team again. We won last time, but it was a pretty uphill battle. We managed to, like, finagle them in the end, though. Okay, fair, Uva. Thanks for checking. I'm gonna go Raging Bolt. Koraidon. With Venusaur Chiyu in the back. The Venusaur lead last time ended up being pretty awkward, and then Venusaur was, like, on the back foot the entire game. Oh, why is that, Liam? What happened to your helmet? Is it, like, just worn out, or... Oh, damn, that doesn't sound safe at all. Good on you for getting that taken care of. Yo, I'm gonna be ballsy here, because I know we can take an Ice Beam from Kyogre. I'm gonna Volt Switch Collision Course into Incineroar. Uva, I don't want to talk about the next video yet, because I'm still working on it, but next week, hopefully next week, I'm trying to drop another, like, properly edited video. Oh, and for the ones in the chat who do know what's going on with that video, Liam and Zoe, and I don't know if anybody else is around, I finally got around to actually recording the audio last night. I just got to start actually working on it in the editor. I don't know what happened. Last night I had planned on actually working on the video and nothing else. And I did, like, nothing. I did nothing. I don't know how to explain it better, but I did nothing with my night. And, like, in a way, and it's like to some people that might sound nice. I'm maybe like, oh yeah, nice and relaxing and stuff. But no, it's actually quite distressing. I hate when I have nights where I'm, like, planning on doing something, and I just, like, block. Like, I was so out of it last night, I woke up and realized I forgot to even take my estrogen. But that's why I'm switching. That's why I'm but like I forget to, like, I have 2 alarms on my phone for my estrogen pills. I have one at 3 p.m. and I have one at 3 a.m. every day. I'm planning on switching to, like, the injectables for that reason, because I just keep forgetting. Yeah, that was yesterday. Uva, like my hormones, the stuff I take because I'm trans. My wife works in like a medical field and has to deal with doing like, injections for some of her clients anyway. So she said she'll take care of doing it for me because I'm terrified of needles. I don't know if I'll have the balls to like inject myself once a week. So she said she'll do it for me. I mean, Ova, if unless you have like somebody close in your life who's trans, it's not like you would know all these things that go on about being trans. Luckily, I'll be switching soon. I have an endo appointment in like a week or two. Oh no, Zoe, I didn't know Kathy was diabetic. I don't think you've ever actually mentioned that. Liam, the new video is the one, the last script that I sent in like the editor's Discord. Honestly, that works out really cleanly. That U-turn into the Volt Switch, it lets me just very cleanly get Koraidon in. Yeah, the criminal one. Zoe, that's the funny thing about you and I being so like incredibly close, but like having only been this close for like 4 months now. There's still so much random stuff that you would assume that your best friend would know about your life, but we just haven't gotten to yet. It's really funny that way. I'm gonna double nuke Roaring Moon, I think. I'm more scared of that than Kyogre. Well, now they don't get to have their rain back for the rest of the game. All right, Uva. Like, I'll give a basic lesson, since you don't know. It's okay. Like, it's okay that you don't know when you're asking questions. Um, so you. I think I. So basically, I know you've asked a lot of questions when I talk about like the trans stuff before, because you're younger and you don't know, and that's okay. So basically, when people are trans and they're transitioning, what most of us do is we undergo a medical thing called like hormone replacement therapy. So we take like pills, injections, whatever and stuff to make our bodies like a little bit more like what we want. Um, so for example, like there's two things I take. I take a testosterone blocker so that my body doesn't produce like the male hormone as much, and I take estrogen, which is like the female hormone, to bring about like the changes in my body, like the cheeks on my cheeks getting low, higher up, my jawline being a little less pronounced, growing breasts. I have to take an estrogen pill twice a day, or I have to do something else, which is like an injection you can take. And because I'm tired of having to remember a pill twice a day, I'm going to be switching to the injections. Does that just about get you up to speed? Does that make enough sense? There you go. Did the sun wear off? No, we still have sun. We're good. Nice calm mind. Idiot. Chew calcs. Just everything's dead. Oh wait, that was some weird. That was some really weird lag. What the hell? I was wondering if they had another Pokemon or something. I was wondering if I miscounted. Yeah, Slicks. It's imagine you're studying it. Imagine living through it. The fact that like my pelvis is like changing, the angle of like my pelvis is changing is pretty wild, and like my shoe size is gonna change. I don't really know how that one works. And like the fat distribution changing is being wild. Like my butt's so big now. I ripped my favorite pants. I don't know if I ever talked about that publicly or if I only mentioned that to Zoe in a DM, but my favorite pair of pants ripped one day when I put them on, now that I have this much bigger ass. I was so sad. Shoe size down. Your height goes down by a couple of inches and your shoe size can go down a couple sizes. Right now I'm men's 13, I can go down to like a men's 10 or 11. Which would be lovely because finding cute shoes in my size is impossible. Also, what fresh hell is this? Can somebody tell me what this electrode is doing? I think it's like manual electric terrain, I guess, but like, excuse me? I'm just gonna do this, and hope for the best, I guess. Yeah, like Crest, it's hard enough to find men's shoes in our size. But imagine trying to find like cute girls' shoes in my size. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to find like cute clothes in general in my size because I still have like broad shoulders. I'm tall. Oh yeah, God! If E was like if you could make E work faster by taking more, I'd be like glug glug glug. No, taking more would just fuck up your liver. Fuck it, we ball. Eh. Eh. C'est la vie. La vie est drôle. Why though? You know what? Respectable damage. Scarily respectable damage. Yeah, Zoe, that was French. C'est la vie, that's life. La vie est drôle, life is funny. Like, I know bits and pieces of French, just not like a lot. Bearamy is very dead. I think we just sacrifice Bearamy. La Vie en Rose. No, that's a lingerie store. Now, we did throw a Headlong Rush at this Lunala. This could go crazy. This could go crazy. What is happening? Yeah, I know you speak French, Zoe. We've talked about this a lot. Le Vion Rose is also a lingerie store. I'm terribly sorry to break it to you. If we could, if I had it, can I live another? You know what? Fuck it, we ball. I think this is our best bet. If anything's gonna work out, this is gotta be it. Yo. Yo. Zoe, that's okay. I mean, I love that you're active in the chat. I mean, you being an active chatter is how you eventually found your way into the Discord, and now you're my absolute best friend. Aw, shame. I guess the Beads of Ruin. We're still potentially in this, depending on what the last Pokemon is. Iron Treads. Okay. I see a world. I see a world where we're still in this. I'm gonna protect with Chiyu, Collision Course into Iron Treads, and let's see what happens. The booster energy is a little concerning, but if they go for Chiyu with Iron Treads, we might be okay. Uva, you don't know what happened to Carrie? I don't know how much I feel like getting into that. You're kind of under a rock then. Do we live? Alright, chat. How many Dark Pulse flinches do we need? We need many. Nope. Weird teams. Alright, I think I think I might have had enough of this team for a day, because it's getting a little frustrating not having the tools I'm used to. Who wants to see my Vancouver team? We could probably squeeze in a couple games of that. The games will probably be a bit longer. But, who wants to see my Vancouver team? Alright, let me just grab the rental code. It should be in my team list creator still on Arcane 9. Alright, I just gotta find my player. Okay, it's not in my team list creator. Where's my player history? Why is the history? There we go. Oh, wait. I didn't want to click continue battling. I'll dash forward. Alright, I found it. So, let me pull up the paste. You guys can take a look at the paste while I reopen the game. So, I was semi-public talking about what I was playing, but I was also a little bit private about some of the finer details. This is what I ended up bringing. The only things different than the actual team is that Calyrex was Poison Terra and Lando was Water Terra. This team has a couple. The paste I just sent has a couple of changes I made because of how the regional went. Like I said, I played very well. I'm happy with my play of the day. The games I won were all 2-0. The games I lost were to the wire, and my opponents were extremely complimentary about them. I have no complaints with how I play. My prep was phenomenal. No, I didn't play Shadow Rider. Did you even look at the paste race? It's not Shadow Rider at all. No, I said look. I just sent a paste in the chat. That's what I. That's what. That's what I played. Sorry, Liam. I need to make space. It's not like I'm gonna play your team again. No offense. All right, we'll do a couple. We'll do a couple. Ironically, I named the team Day 2 Celebration Dinner, and I did not Day 2. But I played. I played at a Day 2 level. I played. Uh, Uva, this rental isn't going to be in the chat yet because I just have the rental from the. Because when you go to a regional, you actually have to submit a rental of the team. Like, I played the best VGC of my life on Saturday, and I was having a talk with Josh. Some of you guys, most of you guys probably don't know who Josh is. He's not super active in the Discord, but he's a very close friend of mine who plays at my locals. I think the only person in chat who's had an actual conversation with Josh is probably Zoe. Oh, actually, Crest. Crest, if you're still around. You've talked to Josh before. He's Karibo. He's Karibo in the inner circle. You've been around Josh plenty since the old server as well. But Josh and I were talking on the Sunday morning after I did in Day 2, and he gave me a nice little pep talk about how, like, I'm newer than most of the players he knows, and how I still sort of just surpassed everybody, and how I shouldn't let, like, the one bad result, like, bug me too much. So it was really sweet of him. Anyway, I'm not super sure what I want to do here. I definitely feel like we need Ursh. We want the taunt. Feels like a Lando game, but I don't know if we lead Lando. Bolt feels really risky here. Honestly, I think I'll go like Kali Lando, Incin, Ursh. I mean, I'm new compared to like other players at my level, but I've only really been playing since Sword and Shield, and in Sword and Shield I only did ranked battles. But like I'm going up against Becca. Hi, bestie. How are you? Oh boy, was Kali Lando ever the right lead? Okay, so if the Lando Terras, it's susceptible to Sandsear. If it doesn't Terra, yeah, okay. I think we just go right for the Terra Glacial Lance Sandsear. Becca, I'm good. Just talking about Vancouver, talking about how my prep went, etc. We were streaming Koraidon for a bit, but I decided to switch to my Vancouver team for the last couple games of the stream, just because the Koraidon team was kind of pissing me off. But like, I am really happy with my Vancouver run in terms of how I played. I played some of the best VGC of my life. My losses were all like to RNG, except for against Yuxing. Against Yuxing, like, he was a very, very good player, and I made him work for it, but he did 2-0 me. But then again, he is literally the best Terapagos player in the world. He top-8'd Worlds with Terapagos, so I can't be too mad. And the thing is, his matchup was the only matchup I faced a repeat of in the day. When I faced the same team round 6, when Eric Long, a Toronto player, was playing it, I knew exactly what to do because I had faced Yuxing. Yay, more Sandsear misses, just like Vancouver. Let's go! Let's go! Alright. Alright. I mean, we're kind of screwed now. This is one of those moments where the Fairy Terra would have been better than Poison. Poison in testing came up a lot. It was really helpful. But when I was staring at a Kali Shadow that had Psychic move, I was looking at my Poison Terror and I was just like, you're not helpful. Fuck. I think I have to... I have to sacrifice Lando here, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. If we'd hit the first one, we'd be in such an amazing spot right now. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is fine. Okay. Alright. No, this is fine. This is fine. This team does have a Sash. Do we have a Sash? Ursh. Oh, Space. I heard I read that as Sash or Rain Setter. Never mind. Okay, so in a Trick Room, I'm gonna fake out Kali, because I feel like the Lando is more likely to protect here. Oh, that works too. Our Instin's super physically bulky. I believe we can take one high horsepower still. Because I think if they're only invested to the attack bump at 116, we're fine. Yep, there we go. My Kali is at 75 speed. I don't know if they forgot so much Becca. They probably have a Moongus in the back, so it's still going to be a little bit of a fight for me. Oh. Sure. Kali is a base 50 speed OVA, so a min speed brings it down to 49 in VGC. Same as Ursaluna, Iron Hands, King Gambit. No Amoonguss and no Aqua Jet on the Ursh. We take all of these to the bank. How cute. No, min speed isn't always one speed slower than your base. It depends on what your base is, because there's like multiplication. Crest, you kill me. Also, bear in mind, chat, this win was through 2 Sandseer misses. That's why I felt comfortable playing Landorus on the team. Even though he's somewhat inconsistent, when he hits, it's so good that it doesn't matter. Like, Landorus is just, like, actually so good for this team. Yeah, Becca. Actually, I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know. Don't know if you know a player named Will Tank, but him and I are gonna be working on some stuff together. We're talking about some Calyrex Zamazenta stuff. We're both going to Milwaukee, so we're thinking about like working on a team together. GG, easy. Yeah, I have an Ice Rider Maridon team in the works as well, just to see. I'm not like hard locked into uh, Ice Rider Zama, but Ice Rider's biggest weakness is like Astral Barrage and Water Spout, right? So how do we deal with those? We have Wide Guard. Seems pretty no-brainer to me. All right, I'll squeeze in. It's 3:15. I gotta leave for work by 3:50. I Once the pre-rolls come on, I'll go for another few minutes. I'll stream for like 20 more minutes, so 2 or 3 more games depending on how fast they are. And then I gotta run to work. Liam, at least you're not going to the first regional of the format. I'm kind of nervous about that, to be honest. Part of the fun about having prepped so much with this team is that when I play Cart Ladder with it, like, I can look at so many teams and be like, oh, easy. I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, the Tang team, I have my game plan. This team, I have my game plan. I have, like, my lines. I have my flowchart. I'm debating using this for the GC just for that reason, but Sebastian was telling me he thinks it might be a bit too honest. We'll see, though. Topo Wapo gave me his second place GC team from the last one, but like I was trying it out and like I love Topo, but it feels way too read heavy for me. I think Topo is just better at reads than me. I go much more by flowchart. He seems to go much more by reads. So I really don't know what I'm doing for the GC, and like I'm a little deflated about it because with how Vancouver went, for Worlds to happen now, I either need to win Milwaukee I need the GCs to go incredibly well. I need like 2 top 8s now. So like I'm almost like so stressed that I'm not stressed, if that makes any sense. Because it's at this point where it's just like, eh, it's not super realistically happening. I'm still gonna give it my best, especially for all you guys rooting for me. I'm gonna still give it my best. But good lord, is it just so... It's hard to explain. Let's go for Electrowave here. I can't Thunderclap, and obviously Deterring Maridon, because why wouldn't they? So I'm probably going to go for Dazzling Gleam, which is why I Terra. And Becca, yeah, Ditto will probably be good in double restricted. I've seen like Ditto, Zacian, and Kyogre teams in Sword and Shield. Zoe, what makes sense? Okay, these misses are getting mighty sus. This seems very fine. This seems very fine. Okay. I don't think I'm scared of that Maridon, like, at all now. Because if I take out for Rigoraph this turn... Yeah. Then I can just Thunderclap it later. Like, I'm still... Yeah, so, like, for the GC and for everything else, I'm still going to try my best. But it's just so, like... It doesn't feel like it's happening, so who cares? I'll try my best for the sake of trying my best and trying to improve as a player, but Worlds is so off the table now. Also, just sort of letting me do this was very bold. Very, very bold. I wonder if the last Pokemon are. If it's Hands Ursh, this might be annoying. If it's anything else, we're fine. There's Hands. And there's Ursh. Okay. Yeah. Not good. Almost had enough health. Okay. Doesn't feel like we're getting there at this point, but if we can, like, Thunderclap, Ursh... Never mind. Hands is gonna kill Bolt here, I'm sure. Alright. Can probably do one more game because that was pretty short, and then we'll call it a day. This does not instill confidence for the GC, though. This team is much better in best of threes once you can adjust to, like... This is a positive matchup for me, for example, but I would need to adjust to how my opponent plays, right? Like, Frigoraph from Rhydon is not a common lead. So game 2, I wouldn't bring my normal stuff, because I'd be like, oh man, no, like, they're just gonna lead Frigoraph and Rhydon. I'd probably lead, like, Incin Bulls, and, like, hard switch Incin for Lando then. But for the fuck of it, next if we do face the same team again, we'll play differently, just as if it was a best of 3. Because why not? Never mind, we're facing something weird. Not the worst looking thing I've ever seen. Obviously, we can't bring Incin, so we'll go like this, and... I guess a Moongus. I might just do, like, old school traditional size spam, like, not Topo Wapo stuff, just like my normal stuff, Zoe, but I don't know if I would do Lunala or Calyrex. Or Dawnwings. I gotta figure it out, because I have 3 GCs left, and... yeah. Not really. Okidogi is an interesting partner for Kali Shadow and Lunala. It works out particularly well with those. Hi, Jamchi. You're just in time for the last battle. The battle's been going okay. The Koraidon team that I was streaming before Vancouver doesn't seem to be as consistent now that the meta's changed a bit more. So we're just trying my Vancouver team out to finish off the stream, having some fun with it. I gotta go to work myself after this one, though. And I'm so sleepy still. See, I think my favorite thing about my Raging Bolt, which carried me all day Saturday, was it was amazing in all of my testing, all of my locals I brought this team to, having both Electro Web and Snarl. Most of these teams have one or the other. Having both has been so good because Electro Web is fantastic for some matchups, Snarl is better for others. Some games I go for both. I'll go for like E-Webs first, make sure they're slower than me, then start spamming Snarls. Having both, and I really didn't miss Thunderbolt that much. Scarf Cali? Ew. What the fuck? Oh yeah, Tammy. That's one of the classic blunders is having like a fast Pokemon to actually be a Trick Room Pokemon. During one of the global challenges last year, I faced an Iron Ball Dragon Terra Flutter that was faster than my Armarouge in Trick Room. Okay, switching Calyrex is fine because we are getting a pretty much free Pollen Puff. Sylveon gets Detect. Like, it's just, I get, like, why though? Like, it's like the fighting one. The fighting Pokemon will get Detect. That's so weird. Um... Ah, Sludge Bomb would have killed. That's annoying. I should have Sludge Bombed. That's a crit? Okay, we're fine. This is fine. Well, I'm guessing they get it as an EV. It's probably an egg move, Crest. God, I said I have time for one more game, but it feels like this is gonna be a long one, so it's gonna be kind of tight. Okay. That is so fine. Okay, this is honestly all fine now, because if they lock into a Psychic move to deal with a Mungus, then we can get Calyrex in safely. If they lock into if they don't kill a Mungus, then we can Spore it. Also, if it's not +1, I think we live in Astral Barrage anyway. What's the Terra? Fire? What in the fuck? I mean, I was talking about using... Chat, I was taught about using this team in the GC, and this is what happens. We're getting GC practice. I can't believe I'm still looking. I still can't believe I'm looking at this. A Fire, Terra, Terra, Blast, Calyrex. Like, are you kidding me? Please live, Calyrex. I know you can do it. Oh, we're so good. Yo. Okay, chat, we're in business. Everything is fine. Everything's gonna be fine now. We have Electro Web. Everything is gonna be so fine. Okay, what's Okie Dokie speed? Somebody help me out quick. How fast should I expect this Okie Dokie to be? Hi Topo, you came in just at the end of the stream, but welcome. We're right now we're trying to figure out if we can outspeed this Okie Dokie. It's base 80. I'm just curious about the investment. If we outspeed it with Bolt now, that tells us everything we need to know. And they haven't seen Electro Web yet. 100 of no investment. There's probably some investment, right? Let me see here. I have a friend who runs Okie Dokie. I'm just gonna pull up her pace. Because why not? Has links. She's got like 92 speed. Oh, we were faster! Yo! Chat, that's all we needed. Oh my god, we're good, we're good, we're so good. Okay, so Bolt was faster, that means Calyrex should be faster now. They're thinking, they're like, oh man, that web. Okay. God, my heart is racing like this is a freaking regional game. Yes! Yo, let's go! The Steel Day living at 3 and then coming in so clutch. Oh my god. This game was actually excellent GC practice. Let's go. I'll do the slightly safer thing and protect. But I think we can beat Sylveon just by spamming E-Web anyway. But if we wake up this turn, it's perfect. Yo, we're faster anyway, so yeah. If Raging Bolt wakes up this turn, it's ideal, but it's not. They crit Hyper Voice into me twice now. Jesus. Oh my god, I had Quick Attack. Are you kidding me? And Webs does not do much. Okay. We're -2, right? Which 2 is more? Okay, we'll just spam Thunderclap then. I thought we had it. What is the... But... Why? That's 3 hyper voice crits. What the hell? Can we have Thunderclap crit? Nope. When you play better, but they crit you 3 times. This Bolt just loves to get crit. Before I go, Becca, did I tell you what happened in my game 3? Actually, chat. I'll just tell the whole story. So, let me frame the situation I'm in let me frame the situation I was in Vancouver, and then I'll run to work. So, it's game 3, and my opponent's playing Kali Shadow, Chiyu, Shenpao, Amoonguss, Torn, Ursh, and I obviously never really saw the Torn. So game 3, he leads Kali, Shadow, and Ursh, and the Shadow is Encore Sash, by the way, Ghost Terra. I lead Lando Ursh, which was an adaptation from how games 1 and 2 went. I didn't bring Ursh yet this set. So I'm thinking, okay, if we lead like that, Sandsear Storm, Surging Strikes into Calyrex is pretty safe, whether they protect or not, right? Either way, the Kali's taking big damage, because... Sorry, I did bring Ursh. I didn't lead Lando yet. I knew my Ursh was faster than theirs. So I do that, and he goes, switch to Amoonguss, switch Kali for Amoonguss, Ursh takes a licking, but both the Amoonguss and the Ursh take like 80% from Sandsear Storm. My Lando takes like 60% from an Aqua Jet. So I go Terra Ghost. To live another Aqua Jet, and I go for the other Sandsear Storm. It misses Amoonguss. And Lando gets put to sleep. My big mistake was I should have gone Taunt into Amoonguss when I went for Sandsear Storm. I switched the Urshifu for Raging Bolt to prepare for Calyrex coming in. But I should have taunted the Amoonguss to be safe. It would have been the smarter play to ensure that my Lando is still alive and he doesn't get put to sleep. And then I could have made sure that Kali takes some damage from Sandsear and Amoonguss gets taken out. But anyway, this doesn't work out. And so I have Bolt and a sleeping Lando. I switch Lando for Incin, and Kali goes for Terra Ghost Astral Barrage. Incin takes 60% despite the resist, and they crit Raging Bolt, dealing like 75%. My Bolt can normally live 2 Ghost Terra modest Astral Barrages. And then I missed Snarl. Yeah. I played better. My opponent said I played better. It was just like Toronto 2023 all over again. He told me after that he's a friend of Brian Collins, who, as most of you know, is like my hero. And I've heard from another friend of Brian that after I beat him in Toronto that he was like glazing me in his group chat, and this guy was telling me the same thing. And he's like, he's like, I saw the name Ruby, and I was wondering if you're the same guy who beat Brian, and I was really scared. And that was flattering, but like, I played so well just to get robbed by ridiculous RNG. And that was the only time Sandsear Storm missed the entire day. The entire weekend. So, yeah. I love Lando, but it let me down at the worst time. Anyway, guys, I gotta go to work. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the long break, but we're going to be back to our regular schedule starting next week until I have to start doubling down on Milwaukee prep, because that's going to be my new thing. From now on, 2 weeks before regional, I'm going to be stopping with content so I can focus on prep, because I want to win. Bye, everybody. Thanks you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye.